Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Shalom to the brothers who pushing this truth and gospel to the four corners of the earth to wake up the elect. And today, we're going to be talking about a variety of topics today, but we're going to start off by talking about the big beautiful bill that just got passed by Trump. And the big beautiful bill, is coming out, and it's, like I said, it's going to change a lot of things in the world right now. It's going to change up legislation, laws. So I hope that like these people are getting ready for what's coming to them, because Trump, like, they not playing around. They going full fledged.
Now you get yeah, hey, with the big beautiful bill, man, they couldn't SNAP benefits, hey, Medicaid, which a lot of people, basically rely on, man. Hey, it's ultimately what? It's less tax cuts for the different billionaires, So ultimately what? It's just basically showing you that what? These people is going to eventually rise up against their government, man, of what Donald Trump is doing.
And that's what they want anyway. Yeah. That's what they want anyway, to justify them bringing martial law, the truth, and all that. Yeah. That's what Esau been trying to do for the longest, man. He's trying to do shit, pretty much press the people's buttons so to get them to react in a violent way, so he have a reason to bring in his troops and things. That's part of him establishing a new order, pretty much to try to get his birthright back. Okay.
Kind of, if I may, I'll give you the list. The big beautiful bill, it will cut Medicaid by $625 billion, cut SNAP by $300 billion, cut student aid by.
Y'all rely on that government assistance. Yeah. They all through, man.
Yep.
See, you're gonna find out that this devil never changed, man. He always been the devil, and the horns are showing, man. You fucking stupid ass nigga, man. All right, everybody else can see it but you. And he been doing the most bullshit to you tribes, man. You should be the main ones know that the devil.
Isaiah 32:9. Sir, rise up, ye women, die at ease. You like women. All 12 tribes, all the women dead at ease, man.
Yeah.
All right, because Esau built this queen for what? Him and a woman.
Yeah.
All right, he gives Eve the illusion that she got power and stuff. Yeah. All right, but really she don't got shit. Because Esau knew your ass.
Yeah. I got what I wanted, not beat him. That's Esau. He got what he wanted out of you niggas. Now you can beat him, man.
Yep. Ain't no more picking orange and strawberries with Esau.
Yeah.
All right. And you got robots do that. Now robots and drones do that.
Oh yeah, AI and the robot women. As a matter of fact, we do that video, bro. I seen a video. Yep. Hey, even AI is replacing you women, man.
They play some prostitution.
You're right. They replace you.
Yeah, you can't go get no head, no cash for money. They Esau put you out there for that.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Now these guys are dealing with AI.
Yep. Isaiah 32:9. Right, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless waters. Give ear to my speech. Many days and years will be trouble. You careless women, for vengeance shall fall, they comfort.
Yeah.
And vent that comfort. For the vengeance shall fall, and the garrison shall not come. All right. So hey, that's really Yahweh taking away. That's really Yahweh taking away that comfort with you, man. Because now it's time to lean on him, man. And also Esau's rulership, time of rulership is up. Let me get this right here.
Yeah, good. Scripture say Esau pretty much is the Lord's sword, man. Yeah. All right. Really, the Lord on the left hand side using this devil. He's coming from the Lord.
Isaiah 10, verse 20. It said, "It shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, who the elect of Israel, and such are the escape of the house of Jacob, should no word again stay upon him that spoke them." Right. So remember, you read Revelation chapter 12, it's a time that Israel can take care of. All right, we equate to like 350 years. Hey, but Yahweh will take it away, man.
Yeah.
Right. Because it's time for now to depend on Yahweh.
Yeah, no, the Lord pretty much give it, drawing the line. Like, you really gonna trust in this devil or me?
Right.
That's pretty much what the Lord is doing, man.
It says, shall no more again stay upon him that smote him, smote of Esau. The rest of wherever heathen nation be under captive, man.
Yeah.
But shall stay upon Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel, in truth.
Yeah.
The remnant shall return to the elect of Israel, the elect 1/3 shall return, they shall return back to the land.
And you know, and that's who's gonna trust in the Lord anyway. Is the elect 2/3 are gonna take that MOTB.
That's right.
Team trusting their daddy and be destroyed with them, man. That's
right.
The Lord come back. Man.
Even the remnant of Jacob and a mighty power. For though the people of Israel should be sand of the sea. All right, there's more Israelites than people. 2/3, you had a lot of 2/3 gonna look like other nations. And it's gonna be the women, and it's gonna be the northern kids. There's like 10 tribes, man. That's gonna make up the majority of 2/3 and stuff, man. You had guys looking like so-called Chinese man, looking like East Indian, looking like a so-called white man. They gonna be in concentration camps. They gonna know what the fuck is going on.
That's right.
But what's going on is actually, hey, they're the 2/3 of Israel.
That's right.
Yeah.
23andMe.
23andMe. Yeah, 23andMe, man. That's a good one. I like that one.
Hey,
It says
fucking Jordan ass 2/3.
it said the Kassan's decree overflow was righteousness. Right. And it's righteous that Yahweh will fuck up the 2/3, man. That's what that's talking about.
Oh, it's justifiable,
It's
man.
justifiable. Yep.
Now you ain't got no excuse. You've been told. You Jakes know, man. They've been told. It said His word gonna be scattered throughout, preached throughout the four corners of the earth.
Yep.
And then, hey man, ain't no excuse for you, Jay. Even your own idol, who you idolize, these rappers and stuff,
Right.
been telling you that y'all Israelites, man.
Yep.
So it's no close for your sins now, man.
Hey.
So the Lord just wanted 2/3 to hear this, just so now He can be justified in destroying them, because He already know they're gonna reject Him, man.
That's right. Yep. You've been hearing this since 1969 while I was there.
Oh yeah.
All right. And then also it's justified Yahweh is taking those snap benefits away and stuff like that. He justified that.
Yeah.
Right? Ain't justified fuck your ass up.
Yeah. That's the Lord. That's him. The Lord using Esau, you know, to pretty much show His horns, man.
Yep.
It's the book of Isaiah 30:1. It says, woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, that cover what they covering, but not of my spirit.
And that'd be real. 2/3, they really hate you. Yeah. And Lord always
Stud, man.
right. Lord always bring an example. We talking about 2/3. Here come a nigga rolling down the street.
That was a
Pull up
nigga
with a
woman
white
too.
beater
Hey,
and
that was a spirit. That was a Judite woman. There was a spirit that was a Israelite woman grabbing that damn tree. Jesus, man.
Yeah, but you know what the hell the nigga woman, man.
Right.
Now, you me know, bro.
The bitch finna go play basketball.
Right.
Fine.
We hooping, bro. We finna go hoop. Hey, she gonna get some rob out her friend. And she said she like coochie, but she like that shit.
Yeah.
I got a piece of
Well, you already know. Let the brothers finish first. You already know one of the top dogs being full of shit is women, man.
Oh yeah.
You already know that already, man. You can't take them seriously at all, man. Right. You got it, bro.
That they may add sin to sin, because Esau Edom gives our people what, a license to sin, man. You know, being here in America, man, you can do whatever you want to do. You can serve who you want to serve, man.
Yeah, you can feel the lust of the flesh. Yeah. Niggas keep going off, so I can stay in power. Your Lord never deal with you.
Right.
Keep going off against Him, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
That walk to go down into Egypt, we know that Egypt is talking about America, man. What's that? Deuteronomy 28:68. You come to Egypt again with ships. What's that? Revelation the 11th chapter, spiritually Sodom and Egypt. So this place is that is talking about, this Egypt that is talking about is America.
Yeah.
It says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Who's the spiritual Pharaoh today? Esau Edom, man.
Yeah.
They trust everything that our people do. They trust in Esau Edom and all
It's a
things.
lot.
man.
The good example of that is 5 years ago. No, 5 or 6 years ago with the T2019 situation. All right, with the jump shot. Well, now we call compound feet.
Yeah.
All right, Jake taking it underneath my job, this and that. The Jake, I'm listening to the doctor sticking their tongue out. Now your heart fucked up. Now you up there before you die. You gonna fight imaginary friends and shit, doing this shit. You drop down, had heart attacks. Now your illness that was laid dormant in you and shit, now it's brought up and shit, fuck you up, man.
Hey, you know what's crazy about that?
Right.
Them Jakes know the history.
Yeah.
of Esau, and they still trust. Because they'll send you a text message talking about, I know Esau did this in the past, but yeah, you still trusting them, man.
I need to give me a job, dude.
How the hell you know the bear trap is right there? You still gonna step your foot in it?
Right.
Oh, that was
People can change, huh?
You can change, man. I need my baby back ribs and coleslaw on the side.
coleslaw with ham.
And
right.
Jake is hypocritical with that, man. People can change except for somebody look like me.
Right.
That's how niggas are, man.
And then 6 months later, Esau said, nope, you don't need no shot. Go ahead, go to some restaurants, all you want.
Yeah, you took that from
Dumbass
that, man.
niggas, man.
Yeah,
Simon says.
but you gonna find Jake is a bunch of hypocrites. When it come down to their own people, you can never change.
Right.
When everybody else, they can change.
Right,
though.
you still the same motherfucker 25 years ago.
You peed in the bed when you was 3 years old.
Right.
That's how niggas are, man.
Man, nigga, you couldn't spare a refrigerator in the 10th grade, man. You still that dumb motherfucker, man.
Right. Yeah, that's why you can't respect niggas. You can understand why the world respect you niggas, man.
That's right, Amatazai.
Hey, I think my late sister had to correct her, man. She
More of that.
Yep.
yeah, no, go ahead.
Isaiah 30:3 says, "Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion."
There you go. There you go, bro. You got to go.
We're seeing that happening right now, man. You had a lot of Northern Kingdom voting for Donald Trump, thinking Donald Trump was gonna make a change. And all of a sudden, a lot of these, Northern Kingdom is shot because Donald Trump is doing what he's doing. Hey, what did that white bitch say? She said, that Edomite bitch. She said, if we start now, it's gonna be 65 million meals for the alligators, which is the whole entire population of the Northern Kingdom, man. Here in America.
Oh yeah,
So-called.
He's on there right away soon. He got in office, man.
Yeah, and they taking people and they claim that they putting them on cargo planes and taking them back to their country. But a lot of these motherfuckers is getting flown over the Atlantic Ocean. They opening the back of that plane. They chaining you niggas together to a rock and they dropping you into the fucking ocean.
They doing that shit?
Yes.
Just like
damn.
just like the Atlantic slave trade.
Yeah.
They showed that in the homicide.
Yeah.
So they sacrifices.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Now I don't like. Some of them are going back to their country, but they finding people washing up on the shore and people in the ocean because they just flying the plane over.
Yeah.
And you know how those army planes are, the ones that them niggas be parachuting out of. They just lower the garage in the back. The motherfucker can still fly, and they just kick the fucking
They
rock
make a
out, and the
sacrifice.
niggas fall.
I know the gods of the sea is Neptune.
Poseidon.
Yeah,
Poseidon and stuff.
Going off.
Yeah.
I got
Oh, Dagon.
Yeah.
Dagon.
The fish?
Yeah.
I got one right
Yeah,
there.
they found like 30 bodies
So-
in the water.
Yeah,
Damn.
man. And that's just what they found. If they fly out further, then the chance of the body actually washing up or being found by people is much less.
Yeah, sharks and all
then
that.
it's tied
Yeah.
to a weight, so you sink down anyway.
Yeah, you gonna drown to death.
Yeah.
I got one if anybody holds it. I got this is Sirach chapter 12 verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rust, so is his wickedness. All right. So what the Lord did, man, he kind of put the chains on Esau, caused that old civil right, let the dogs loose and fire hydrants on you jakes, let them off for a little couple of decades, whatever. Now that damn the horns are coming back up, which never left.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, the rust never went away.
That's right.
He gave that loot.
Exactly. Oh, people can change, like they say, right?
Yeah.
Hey, that's what
Cable.
we talk about the civil rights on our
Yeah,
lives.
it's,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That false illusion of inclusion. Man.
Right.
It says, though he humble himself and
Oh,
go
it's in there.
crouching, yet take heed.
Hey, and example of that, did you know Taco Bell was stolen? This guy named Glenn Bell, and he stole from some Issacharites in California, the Milta Cafe.
The Del Taco people?
Yeah, and they were the first one to fry they tacos to make a hard shells and stuff. So what this devil did, he moved this burger restaurant across the street from him, and he went to go butt up to him, all this shit. And they got tired of his ass and shit. I mean, they taught him how to deep fry those taco shells. Then he opened up Taco Bell and shit, and he ain't get him shit, man.
Nah, business.
Right. That's a good example, man. Though he humble himself, and don't get that fucking devil nothing.
Hey, you look at any Dorito chips, man. Esau took all the Takis and all that shit. Are new flavors on Dorito chips bags right now.
Well, so you know what scripture says, thief coming out, but steal. That's all he is. This devil's the ultimate thief. You got the nerve to follow you around the store when you shopping and shit. like you the last person to say any goddamn thing. You stole a whole country from people.
That's right. And that's right. And different flavor potato chips Elder Malcolm brought out a couple of years ago that Esau, the Judite woman, used to use season the chips and stuff, different flavors and stuff. They'll say get out there to flavor their potato chips from the Jake woman, man. All right. So you're a fucking
Motherfucker deporting people illegal over here.
It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
Right.
And thou shalt be unto him as if he has wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
Yeah, you wipe some off that's rusty. It appears like it went away, but it's still in due time it'll come right back, even worse than what it was before.
Make a perfect thing straight.
So he never the same devil he always had, same devil he always had been. That perpetual hatred towards you tribes, man. It's always been there, man. All right, to this day, man.
Always will be.
Always will be, man.
Yep.
So you talking about when the so-called Negroes and when the Israelites and the white men will get together? The answer to that is fucking never.
That's right. They not meant to get
Now,
together.
how about this? When they 30,000 year punishment and they be totally destroyed, that's when shit gonna change. Cause they ain't gonna be around no fucking more, man.
Ben in Genesis chapter 3 said the serpent moves ahead, something like that. Y'all get that?
Oh yeah, let me get this real quick. This Jeremiah 13 and 23. It says, "Can an Ethiopian change his skin, or a leper his spot? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil." So that's the devil's job, is to be the damn devil, man.
Right.
All right. Shit, that's the role the Lord signed to him, man.
Right.
All right. It's scriptures say in Proverbs say he created the wicked for the day of evil, man.
Yeah.
That's the role been assigned to these so-called white people, man. To be the devil, man. To be the wicked. That's their job, man. You can't change them, man. Go ahead, bro.
Proverbs 16 and 4, the Lord Yahweh have made all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil.
So it's the Lord's movie, man. Not director and producer make a script. You know, that's what the scriptures are, man. And everybody make the characters. Everybody, you know, the actors, they get the actors, the actresses, and they assign each role. Well, see, whatever role they assigned to, they got to follow the script. Whatever that character supposed to be doing, they got to follow it, man. And that's Esau him. He following the script of being a damn devil, man. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, get that.
Yeah, exactly. This is like, well, guess what's tough? The Lord don't give a fuck whether you like your role or not, man.
That's right.
Lord don't care, man.
Sure.
Nothing you do moves the Lord, man. Lord don't care about your unbelief or nothing like that, man. That don't move the Lord, man. He's still gonna do what he said he's gonna do, man.
All right, go ahead.
This is Genesis 3. I'm going to start at verse 14. It says, 13. Genesis 3 and 13. And Yahweh power said unto the woman, what is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me, and I did eat.
So you know, Eve fell into that. She got duped. All right, the woman's the weaker vessel. She fell onto the other false doctrines out there, man. All right, so that's what happened. All right, then Adam came. He should have stood up to her and say, no, we're not gonna do it, but he did. He went along with the woman. That's what he got in trouble.
Yes.
All right, keep going.
And Yahweh power said unto
that serpent was Esau back in the day. That's when Esau had color. All right, that serpent was man, not a snake. He had snake-like characteristics because he was like deceitful. All right, tricky. All right, go ahead.
And Yahweh power said unto the serpent,
Right.
because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, and above every beast of the field.
So another one nation. All right, go ahead.
Upon the belly shalt thou go, and dust shalt thou eat.
Esau cursed him. He confused him to do what he want to do what he's doing today. He can't do right, man. He cursed. All right, so we're going to go around and talk to other people, man. All right, he was cursed to do that. That was his destiny. Yeah. All right, he can't help himself, man. You can't be a good guy. Nope. All right.
No, it's impossible, man, because the Lord is in control. You're a puppet.
Right.
Tell you how about Shimmy Al-Shot, man.
Yeah.
Scripture said the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, man. You're gonna do whatever
Yeah.
He's the puppet master. You're gonna do whatever you say. You're an NPC, man.
And when it said the old serpent in Revelation 20,
Yeah.
all right, then you go to Esther, with the Esther Apocrypha, you have the righteous dragon in Israel, what Reverend Mordecai, and that dragon, it was Haman,
Yeah.
Haman, all right, and what our Gadite ancestors, so-called North American Indian ancestors called, the Gadites called the so-called white man, the man from 14,
Yeah.
all right? Right?
He can't help himself, man. And you know how the video games, you control the character. That's the Lord behind the controller.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, and shit. Everybody's an NPC character.
What's the old song? I'm your puppet.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
And dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life.
All right, conquering. Stuff, yep.
And I will put enmity between thee
Beef. All right, beef, strife. All right, go ahead.
between thee and the woman.
And that woman represents the nation of Israel, man.
Yep.
So
Jeremiah.
the Lord set up that division, man. That's
Ooh.
good versus evil, man.
Oh.
You gotta have it, man. Lord said a false balance is abomination to him. You gotta have up and without. You gotta have up and down.
Yeah.
You gotta have hot and cold.
Yeah.
You gotta have good
9:17.
evil, man.
Hey, so like, also there goes that dragon in Revelation chapter 12. That dragon. The dragon's a what? A serpent. Yep. All right, go ahead.
This is real quick. I'm sorry. Jeremiah 10:23. O Lord Yahweh, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not a man that walketh to direct his steps.
The Lord directs everybody's steps.
Yep. And in the NLT, it reads, I know, Lord Yahweh, that our lives are not our own. We are not able to plan our own course.
Damn, the Lord playing, man. That's a cut there, bro.
Yeah.
YOLO.
Hey, remember that? Hey, anybody y'all seen the Final Destination 2? The second one. Yeah, man, nigga yelling out, I control my life.
Yeah.
And the nigga still died. Then the nigga still died. Why you control that?
Hey, that's why back in the day, a nigga got to get on his head. Common sense tell you go down south, go to the state, nobody can get you and shit. No, man, I'm gonna stay around, nigga. I'm hard. I'm gonna die my foot. That's the Lord keep your ass here to get your judgment.
Oh yeah. Little script said to see him and see our ears, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, Lord, I want you to stay right here, man.
Yep.
More than
Yeah. I'm gonna start again from the top. This is Genesis 3:15. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel.
I mean, they should be constantly fighting and stuff.
yeah. They fighting in the womb. They fight to this day.
Yep.
It's always gonna be that way, man. Yeah, you niggas waste your time looking for a day that you're gonna get along with so-called white man, woman, sit down, have lemonade and shit. That ain't gonna never happen,
Let's
man.
have a talk.
Never.
Let's have a talk. What's that down around Sonic? Someday we'll be together.
Yeah.
They push that shit heavy doing the civil rights, man. They put Jake to sleep, man.
He's like, bro, he's
Hey,
like,
but they go with that prophecy in Genesis 49, who should rouse the line up, man.
Yeah.
You niggas, you felt, because Judah's on their ass, Gab's on their ass, Ephraim on their ass and shit, Issachar on their ass, and guess what happened? They got those gifts. Their
Yeah.
money, their college education and shit, or positions. And they ass went back to sleep. And they got rocked to sleep with that Motown music and shit.
well, you know that big beautiful bill is gonna change all that, man.
Yes, sir.
He's all done with you niggas, man.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
Latinos and Native Americans.
That's right.
Somebody want to get something, I heard something.
Oh, yeah. There was a little more in the big
Oh,
bill. No, it's okay. It says that the bill also includes triple the budget for ICE. All right. It said it's going to be the largest law enforcement. Yeah. The largest law enforcement in history.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hey, just by him naming it that, show you nigga crazy right there, man.
Yeah.
Who the
Yeah.
hell would ever name a bill Big Beautiful Bill?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, because it's gonna be beautiful.
To him.
All you niggas that shit, I want to see him bag these niggas up. Fuck them. We rooting for this devil to kick this shit off so we can get out of here. Fuck these people, man.
And that's
You know?
and that's just the back of your point, but talk, you know, hey, they going out the northern kingdom, but they starting to come out the southern
Oh
kingdom.
yeah,
Yeah,
oh
we
yeah,
heavy.
oh yeah. Especially you delinquents loitering on the train. You fucking people that want to ruin everybody's life.
Smoking on the train.
Yeah.
Doing drugs on
Yeah,
the train.
yeah. You know, harassing people, predicate felons, niggas that just keep committing crimes, and you niggas don't commit no crimes against the devil,
Did
man.
you see those bitches?
Yeah.
You see those bitches? The little fake grips. They went up there to stop that boy. It's
Well,
out there, boy.
no, I
Yeah,
ain't seen that.
it was a video that Jake, he's a skateboarder. He do skate videos and stuff. He on Orange Japan. They said, "Are you from Snoo?" They asked him, he's a who and
Oh,
shit.
come on.
And they walked up to him. They said, "Ain't you da? One of, not all of one of." He snapped. He was like, and the white girl, she was, "Oh my God!" It wasn't nothing. It was just a little punk ass slap. They ran. It was a whole crowd, but he ran and wrestled ran and shit, man. Niggas like that, man. All right, you niggas, you gotta go, man.
Yeah.
And you know damn well, dude, one game, you can tell who's game banging, not.
No, Jake just
Shit, right.
That's just like with the Northern Kingdom.
Right.
Every Southern Kingdom GD.
Yeah.
You just give them reason to
Yeah.
be carnal, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they looking to start some bullshit,
Right.
man.
That's right.
They ain't fuck with nobody else and shit.
And they not gonna fuck with nobody that
They
look
ain't
mighty
fucking no
either.
cop. Yeah.
They gonna fuck with the nerd. That's why I hate
Yeah.
you fucking Latin kings, man.
Right.
I grew up in a fucking neighborhood with nothing but Latin kings. These bitch ass niggas would only fuck with the kid with the book bag on, with the glasses on.
Yeah.
Nigga going to baseball practice, they wanna ask you what you be about. But you niggas don't got nothing to say, Sloppy.
No, they don't got nothing to say. The Esau
Yeah.
probably preying on just like girls and they.
Yeah, yeah, or the Latin folks go over there. You don't got nothing to say to them niggas.
Them niggas blow their ass away.
Them niggas want to start fucking around with 13-year-old kid that's going to school. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, that's why Lord gonna sit these devils on you, man. All right. Talking like they run this block. You don't own a goddamn thing,
You're
man.
a
Esau
nigga.
came right now and say, we taking this block back. You ain't gonna do nothing but pack your shit and go.
Yes,
The
sir.
police car go, pull that.
Yeah,
Yeah, they on that 4th of July thing.
yeah.
But look, or police car go, them niggas scratching.
Yeah.
Mike Roach.
Hey, if I may real quick, hey, Levi, he think he owns something now because ICE so-called went to Flat Bush, which is Little Haiti. And them Levites jumped all on them ICE motherfuckers, but they think they got some kind of victory. They can't
They
do
coming
us.
back,
They
baby.
coming. Esau, set your dumb ass
They let
up.
him do that
Yeah, let them do that. And he got that technology recognized on face cameras and shit.
Yeah.
So the computer gonna analyze your face. Oh yeah. Oh no, nope, he's not American citizen.
Yeah.
Nope, he got nope, nope.
Yeah.
Oh, that's American citizen. No, never mind. Get him.
Yeah.
And that and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Like you were saying.
Yeah.
That's why you said they gonna raise it up 3 times, the ICE.
yes, and there's more. There's more in this bill.
They guess what? You know, even if you are American, even if you are American citizen, you speaking against America, you on the list too.
That's right.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says green light the sale of public lands, so no more farms and everything. Ban state level AI regulation for 10 years, so they're gonna have their way with this, with AI and everything. You know, setting it up. You know, and part of the Patriot Act, so they're gonna go deep. They're gonna be watching you through your phone and everything, which they're already doing, but now it's legally on paper. You know.
And what your TV and everything, the TV in the house, like things called smart TV.
Right, and Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi reads your body and all that by sending signals.
And your house got his head on us.
That's why I just said told brother that if I may, that's also going to bring the family of the word too.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, and then it said the Apostle Hart did a video breaking it down, and they said that also in these schools that they taking all of the troubles that we went through, all the slavery, all that, you know, the critical race theory, quote unquote,
Critical race
all the
theory.
historical facts.
Right.
They not teaching that in school no more neither. That's about to be out of the curriculum, man. These devils about to try to erase. Basically, they about to try to erase Jake out of the earth so that they can try to get their blessing back.
Yeah, you know, and it's biting them in the ass. So they got. That's why they took the statues down. Christopher Columbus, all that. That's erasing history.
Yeah, that's another reason why they left that they made up that imaginary friend in 2019. It was real though, but they exaggerated shit to get rid of the Generation X. The Generation X was the ones who got all this knowledge and history that's not taught in school for the baby boomers and shit. Yeah. And generation before that, they keep. They ain't trying to get rid of us, but that didn't work. All right.
It keeps going. It says repeal clean energy programs. So water's gonna get worse. You know what I'm saying? Hey, divert funding from public schools.
Yeah.
So what you were speaking on, you know what I mean?
The guy in the video said they're not going to be teaching critical thinking no more, or nothing like that.
Say that again, critical what?
Critical thinking.
And don't you need to think critical to function in society?
Well, no, the Rockefellers said, "I want a nation. I don't want a nation of thinkers. I want a nation of workers or slaves."
That's what they're going to teach you, how to be obedient. It's about to be some real 1984 shit going
Yes.
on. Like,
Those who do think they're a terrorist. Those who use their mind think you're a terrorist now. You gotta get rid of you, man. all these docile, dumb, used to D ass motherfuckers, yeah, we keep them around, man. They believe every damn thing we say, no matter how ridiculous it sounds, man.
Yeah, hey, you niggas, man. That 2019 situation show you niggas love being Esau slaves, man.
That's right.
All right, all you niggas on TikTok talking about that don't be conspiracy theories and all this shit. Hey, this just happened right here, man.
Yeah.
And then one bitch got on my nerves. She a speckled bird. She was a speckled bird from Korea. She grew up with Jake parents and shit. That bitch right there. She still up and smart by talking about conspiracy, something like that. I was gonna say, get your ass, bitch.
Yeah, oh
It's-
yeah,
right.
100%.
It's still more to that big beautiful bill.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's a few more
like I
things.
said, bro, him calling that shows you he's crazy. Good for you niggas, man. So this psychopathic ass devil finna come down on you niggas, man.
Right.
That
Shit.
show you he's a psychopath by even naming it this, man. Hey, what president ever named a bill like that, man?
But guess what? I'm glad, because it's going to be beautiful when Yahweh Shai come back and then the elect put chains on these devils and do to them what they trying to do to us. It's going to be beautiful for us in that day. So they can go fuck themselves with that shit, man. And you devils are stupid, because it's a lot of you devils that's going to get fucked up by that.
Yeah.
These niggas they'll drop a bomb on themselves to try to get Jake. They don't give a fuck.
Hey, let me get this right here. Sirach chapter 3, verse 26.
Hey, Scripture say he that's evil to himself, who should he do good?
That's
right.
Like, okay, I'll take you all out. Just get this one motherfucker. I'm gonna take y'all all out, man. Go ahead.
It
That's,
says,
that's the mindset of Esau. Go
So,
ahead.
oh, you're white? Okay, good.
It says, Sirach chapter 3, verse 26. A stubborn heart shall fear evil at the last, and he that loves danger shall perish therein. So you niggas, you need wigs, you gonna perish at the end, man. All right, trust this fucking devil, man. That's what fuck you get, man. I ain't gonna feel sorry for you, man.
That's right.
I'm gonna have some popcorn and soda pop, clapping. These all getting your ass. Really, Howard getting your ass.
That's right.
I got one right there.
Right. So go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms chapter 2 and 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahshai and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sit in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord Yahweh shall have them in derision. And yeah, this technocracy that he's trying to set up, this fourth industrial revolution, hey, it's going to come to naught, man. Hey, what I say when he is about to fill his belly, and this devil, he's sitting here rubbing his hands, you know, and hey, it's
right.
you know, and the Lord get ready to slap the, like you said, like slap the control out of his fucking hand, man.
Oh yeah. But you know what? Esau, you know, was wicked. You know, we always talk about the defense mechanism, man. Whenever they face with accountability
Right.
and something don't fit their narrative, man.
This bullshit.
What?
And truck. Yeah, police. Fucking
It's true. And Shield Mo.
Oh yeah. No,
police officer.
no, but
Gay?
no, yeah. I've been saying Esau. He deep down knows he smoke, man. He deep down know, but he come in the spirit of, if I can't have it, nobody can.
Yeah.
Since I can't have it, nobody can. He just gonna just blow it all up.
That's right. That's right.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Ezekiel 35 and verse 5. Because thou, which is Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
Which means, you look it up, means never ending or changing. So
Right.
this devil always, he feel the same way about you tribes he always have. He ain't never changed, man. Perpetual means never ending or changing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
So like I forget who said it. Like Jake celebrating these goddamn holidays, talking about Juneteenth like they free. You ain't free, man.
Right.
You still in slavery under this damn devil, man.
That's right.
You got the illusion that you're free.
If you're free, you wouldn't need no passport to visit your relatives in Brazil and Puerto Rico, Jamaica, and all that stuff.
Yeah, if you were free, you wouldn't need a license to travel and drive.
Right. Or your state ID.
Yeah.
Fishing
Hey,
license.
if you
Fishing
got a,
license and
Hunting
shit.
license.
Yeah.
if you got a job, right, that's called employment. Go look up what the word employment means. Slavery. So nigga, you ain't free.
If it was free, you wouldn't have to pay for shit that's free.
Right.
Right, like
Paying
water.
for electricity,
Water.
free. You paying for crops that grow on the earth. The Lord made that for us to have for free. Hey, water free, all that.
Medical care, even though the country medical care is fucking free, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything free except you.
Right. Read that again because that scripture shows you're not free. Read it again, brother.
Ezekiel 35 and verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore,
I know won't be over with, man. But he still oppress you to this day, as we speak.
To this day.
The scripture say, Isaiah, he let not go the house of the prisoner, meaning you're still in chains, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's not physical on you, but mental. Spiritual, yeah, go ahead.
therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power Yahweh Shem Yahushai, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue
So
thee.
pretty much the Lord is saying right back at you, man. You're gonna deal with your blood being shed, since you don't have a problem shedding his people's blood and other people's blood, man. So you're gonna have to deal with that. So that's really the Lord said right back at you, devil.
Right.
I'm gonna get that real quick.
I get this real quick. Yeah. It's just to back up the elder. This Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
So you gotta come to this devil for all your needs, man. So how are you free off that alone, man?
Right.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Rejects are definitely destroyed.
That's right.
Hey, well, what's that? Was it destroyed? I forget a brother playing.
Somebody get Ephesians 2 and 2 and 2.
That's you niggas. You're destroyed.
Look up air. Look up air. Look up air in Greek. And that's scripture.
Was more than that.
Fumade.
For my don't that bro.
That's smoked.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, let me grab this. Isaiah 10 and 5. Oh, Assyrian, the rod of my anger. And this modern day Assyrian is Esau Edom, man.
Right.
All right. The rod of my anger. So Lord's using this devil. He gonna use this devil come down in great wrath on you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and speckled birds, man. Since y'all want to be wicked as all hell, man, Lord gonna use this devil to have a foot sideways up your ass, man.
We're gonna see who really wicked.
Yeah. They say, oh, Syria, the rod of my anger, and the staff in their hand is my indignation. Why did that King David pray the Lord to protect him from the wicked, which is our sword, man?
Mm-hmm.
Because the Lord, that's the Lord on the left-hand side, man. Using this devil. So it says, I will send him against a hypocritical nation. That's talking about you 2/3, man. You're a bunch of hypocrites, man.
That's right.
All right? Lord gonna pretty much sick this devil on you niggas, man. So it says, I will send him against a hypocritical nation, against the people of my wrath, while I give him a charge to take his spoil and to take the prey. That's what that big, beautiful bill is.
Yep.
All right?
Yeah.
It says, I was giving him a charge to take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire in the street. And that's what's coming to you, Jakes, man. That Jacob trouble, a time like no other, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the divine intervention got to happen, man.
That's right.
See, it's prophecy got to be fulfilled. So Lord is going to make this devil lose his goddamn mind to a point where divine intervention got to happen.
Right.
Yep.
That's what the elder called for. This is Ephesians 2 and 2.
Right.
It says, where in time past ye walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air.
Right. Esau, the prince of the power of the air. Now it's multifold. All right. It's talking about how the, like a demon interrupt your service and stuff like that. And Esau, what? He's the prince, because everywhere you go, you got to speak English. They found an airplane, they're talking about that. But also talking about Esau controlling the radio and TV waves too, man.
That's right.
All right. They used the radio and TV waves to what? To program people to his agenda.
That's it.
World War I, World War II, 9/11.
Yeah.
All right. His news meter, he calls what? Black Hebrew Israelites, vilifiers and stuff like that. All right.
Yeah,
So
he can.
instead, right, and then he controlled going to that LGBT, see that cop got that LGBT car over there? Yeah. And stuff, you call that homosexual and stuff?
She got that shit custom made, man.
Custom made, right, man. But you've been programmed like that,
got a special car for it.
Right, you programmed Jake back in the 90s. Jake programmed to what? Smoking weed, man. All right, and Santa found out that we basically increase your chance to get cancer and shit, man. All right, Jake, Esau controlled those snack foods, no power, what's those drinks, no power drinks and shit.
Oh, Gatorade and
Yeah, Gatorade, no energy drinks and shit. That shit causes colon cancer and stuff. So Esau control your mind, hypnotize you to do those things, to be a mode, to be this and that. Or to be sympathetic to his cause, or fake ass cause like, okay, no Arab terrorists and this and that, no gas terrorists and this and that. Why? All right, then he put you to sleep. Call you black Mexican shit, program your mind every year with the black history, Latin history, all this stuff. To program to call yourself these bad words, man. Right, to be a good nigga, I told you, man.
Yeah. Real quick, if I can say something.
Right.
This is what Esau thinking, you stupid ass niggers, man.
Right.
First of all, he give you so-called Black History Month. What? The month with the shortest amount of days, right? Then he give you your damn stupid ass
Latino.
Yeah.
Latino month, then Native American month.
Yeah. But the shortest month. Then he give you your stupid ass Juneteenth side by side with the LGBT community.
Yeah.
In the same month.
Remember, read what air means in Ephesians 2 and 2.
This is air, right? For the word for air in Greek, which is G109, right? The outline biblical usage.
Right.
The air, particularly the lower and dense air, as distinguished from the higher and rare air.
You would say right here.
The root word from ami, to breathe unconsciously.
To what?
To breathe unconsciously.
To breathe unconsciously into you, man. No air with the radio and TV waves, man.
Respire.
All right. So this devil is putting your ass back to sleep, man. All right. You putting your ass back to sleep. Those TV and radio waves, man.
Congregation of dead.
Yeah, man. Congregation of dead, man.
And that seeps into your subconscious.
Right.
So you be like, oh, I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm just doing it. No, your brain is programmed.
Yep. And the good example is in 1990s, the Chronic album. Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre smoking weed. Every little nigga that spit the engine want to smoke weed because they doing it.
Yeah.
If you want smoking weed, you want hip, man. You was a fucking square.
Yeah.
All right. That's a good example. You breathe what unconscious to you, man. Death to you, man.
Right.
All right.
It's like that movies they had in the 80s. Was that They Live? They had imagery like obey, follow, different things like that.
I thought about that.
Yeah.
And it was subconsciously playing with people's conscience. And the only way to see through that was through the spirit they had on these glasses, which we got the truth. We can
The
see
eye
through,
salve.
The eye salve, yep. Which how much Shemashah has given us, we can see through the bullshit.
Right. Yeah, I just want to bring that out because brother on TikTok, I talked to him. He showed me that yesterday.
Gone.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms 144 and 11. It says, rid me and deliver me from the hand of strange children, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is the right hand of falsehood. Because we know that Esau is set up to do what? Wickedly, man. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And we ultimately have to be delivered from this madman, man. Of the hopeful right slate. That's why the Lord is speeding up the time, speeding up the days, so we can ultimately be delivered from this hellhole, man.
This man got an alligator Alcatraz.
Yeah.
Well, he been had that shit. He just bring it on the public.
Yeah, that's right.
He been had an alligator Alcatraz, a crocodile Alcatraz, a shark. He been had that shit.
They
Just bring it out in the public.
Nigga got Lake Placid for real.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, they said they already put some prisoners in that alligator Alcatraz already.
Yeah.
You know.
And and see that go back way back then too, because they was doing the same shit. Like with the buck breaking, they would do that in front of the other Jakes, right? To scare Jake, like, all right, I better do right, or else that's gonna be me. So they doing the same thing. Feed him the alligator in front of the Jakes, so Jake can have that fear. Then they be like, all right, I'm gonna be docile. I ain't trying to fuck around because I don't want to be alligator bait.
Yeah.
This devil the same motherfucking man.
If I may, that's how you know this is all spiritual. Here it is, a devil as tall as this fucking sign is doing that shit to a motherfucker about 50 Shaquille O'Neal niggas, man.
Right.
How the fuck is
Yeah,
that
I'm saying in Psalms 82 said, ye are gods, in verse 7, because you should die like me.
Yeah.
All right, and show me on the curses, man. How the devil come from mighty people like that? It's your house, man.
Exactly.
Right.
That's why Isaiah 14, you know, when everybody comes to the realization, they're going to say, is this the man that did shape, yeah, they just grab it real quick. I don't want to butcher it.
That reminds you of the Wizard of Oz when when Toto pulled the fucking Drake like this motherfucker.
Yeah, and Oz means Osiris. Yeah. Oz means Osiris. Wizard of Oz is a CIA project.
Okay,
Back then it might have been named OSS, but they call it the OSS before the CIA. It was a mind control project.
All right, come on. This is the book of Isaiah 14 and 1. It says, for Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave into the house of Jacob. Right, talking about the Israelite foreigners in verse 1, man. About those of our people that were scattered. Because if you read, what's that, Isaiah the 11th chapter, it talks about the Lord gathering up our people from these different lands, from Pathros, from Cush, from Elam, from from these various different
Revelation
lands.
7 and 9.
Yep.
The nations of Israel, so many nations, go back to Genesis 35 and 10, Genesis 48, 17 and 19.
You ready?
Who those are Israelites. All right, talking about Israelites, no nations, talking about Israelites. The house that said teach other nations in Matthew 28, 19. Always go back to Genesis 35, 10 and Genesis 48, 17 and 19. Talking about Israelites.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
It says, verse 2, Isaiah 14 and 2, it says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Right? Because he was at Jeremiah 30, and I believe it's verses 16. It says, those that devour thee shall be devoured. All your adversaries shall go into captivity.
Really, Jeremiah, if you read Jeremiah 30, verse 10, all the way down to 21, that destroys everybody be saved doctrine. That proves that the Gentiles are called to are Israelites. That proves that we are the Israelites. That proves also the nations can be saved. Yeah, all the way down.
St. John 4:22. It's plain.
Yep.
It said, you know not who you serve. We know who we serve.
Right.
Salvation is of the Jews, right? Which is the Israelites, the Negroes, Hispanic, Native, and Central Indians.
Matter of fact, we speak, can you get that Jeremiah 30, verse 10? Read all the way down to 2. Go ahead.
This is the book of Jeremiah 30 and verse 10. It says, therefore, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord Yahweh, neither be dismayed, O Israel,
Right.
for lo, I will save thee from far, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return, and shall be in rest, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid.
Hey, who was scattered on the earth? So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, the speckled birds. All right, and also prove that those people are not the Israelites over there in the fake state of Israel, man. All right, and it proved that salvation of Israel. He said he gonna gather Israel, not Edom, not Japheth, right? Not Ham, Elon. All right, not honey baked ham. All right, he said only Israel. Keep going.
It says, verse 11 says, for I am with thee, saith Yahweh, to save thee, though I make a full end of all nations.
That's a lot. You said, be not dismayed. All right, we ain't dismayed at alligator Alcatraz and big beautiful bill and all that stuff, man. All right, but we got faith, man. We're gonna be protected. Anyway, if we do get us, we're gonna be good. We going out glory. Well, Pat, looking down Yahweh reign and Ezekiel business on this place.
Well, you know, it says Daniel in the lion's den.
Right.
All right, surrounded by hungry lions.
Right.
You know, and you saw what the Lord did for him, so He'll do that with against alligators as well to protect His elect. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And what's the other one?
Another situation.
Elijah with the ravens.
Well, he fed Elijah with the ravens, but or like how he sent the one prophet and he didn't listen and he went off and then so the Lord has power over these creatures is the point.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about alligator Alcatraz. Fear the Lord and He'll keep you alive.
Three holy children.
And yes, that's what I was thinking, man. And then some other words came and I forgot. But yes, that's it. The 3 holy children.
I believe Joel 5 says the same thing. We shall be at peace with the beast of the field.
Yes, that's correct.
That's where they get that Tarzan, that Pokemon stuff from. That Power Rangers saw the animal Zords, the animal chariots and stuff. That's where they get that from.
Come on.
Right, go ahead.
Jeremiah 30 and 11 says, for I am with thee, saith Yahweh to save thee.
To save thee, not nobody else. To
Right.
save thee.
Yeah.
Possessive pronoun, thee, not everybody else. All right, go ahead.
Though I make a full end of all nations.
Right,
whither-
maybe they're gonna get judged what they did to us. So ain't nobody gonna be saved. Ain't gonna be no 12 piece salvation dinner. The 12 pieces gonna be the 12 tribes of Israel, and the side piece, the coleslaw gonna be Moab, all right, and the gravy and mashed potatoes that's gonna be Esau and shit, and then the biscuit that's gonna be almond Japanese, and the soul pop gonna be Japhet. No, man.
A la carte.
I ain't gonna be like that.
Salvation.
It's just gonna be the 12 pieces of chicken that's gonna get saved with the elect of Israel. The each 12,000 men, 12,000 men for each 12 tribes of Israel, for each with the 144,000 and the elect of Israel. The elect of Israel, that's the extra pieces in there. The elect of Israel, the soul pot. That's what the extra pieces that pop is. The elect of Israel and the 1/3 of Israel. All right, keep going. All right, keep going.
It says, though I make a full end of all nations, whether I have scattered thee,
Bro.
yet will I not make a full end of thee.
There you go right there. That prove Israel not done away with. Romans 11 and 1. All right. He doesn't, God forbid, he hasn't done away with Israel. All right, go ahead. That cuts the other doctrine. Israel been done away with. Nope. He said, I have not. All right.
Right. Yeah, Israel's just been on punishment. You know what I'm saying? On timeout, getting your ass whooped.
Right, we got to sit in that corner. So, all right, keep going.
But I will correct thee in measure,
Go ahead.
and I will not leave thee altogether unpunished.
Right, man, he was righteous for
You wanna use it?
basically punishment.
No, I don't.
So,
No.
man.
Thank you.
All right, we went off. All right, go ahead.
Verse 12 it says, for thus saith Yahweh, thy bruise is incurable, and thy wound is grievous.
Right, can't nobody heal us, man, but Yahweh.
That's right.
Right, not no Islam, not no shit we make up, not no
Wisdom of Solomon
Christianity,
16.
not no Buddhism, and all that stuff like that. All right,
Oh.
somebody get Jeremiah 8 and 11, right quick. Go with that. All right, Yep, and also
I
go
think he's reading what he
with
said.
Isaiah 1 and 5. The head is sick. They go with
The
that.
whole head is sick.
Go ahead.
It's Jeremiah 8. You said
11.
In 11.
Yeah, read that.
Jeremiah 8 and 11.
Right.
For they have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people, slightly saying peace, peace, when there is no peace.
Right. So they'll give you little plantation Christianity and shit. All right. They'll give you Islam. All right. They'll give you Judaism, all this shit to cover up. All right. Or they make up some bullshit to try to cover up their wound, but it's not gonna heal it. What's gonna heal is the truth. Yahweh Shai, man. That's gonna heal the wound and stuff.
Ooh, can you get that? Can you read that?
Go ahead.
Sorry.
This is wisdom.
No,
of,
it comes out, brother.
Yes.
this is wisdom of Solomon 16 and 12. For it was neither herb nor mollifying plaster that restored them to health, but thy word, O Yahweh, which healeth all things.
Heal us for all things, man. That's gonna heal us, man. Not the American Constitution, not communism, not socialism. All right, not black culture, not Latino culture, not Native American culture. It's gonna heal us. The words Yahweh Shai, man. That's gonna heal us.
Yeah, Yahweh Shai, who is the word? The word became flesh.
All right, go ahead.
The Lord's coming with healings in his wings.
I got it right here.
Come on, brother. That's the
This is the book
spirit.
of Malachi 4 and 2. It says, but unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings,
Ha!
and he shall go forth and grow up as the cows of the stall. Meaning that ultimately what? Yahweh Shai is the only one that can heal us, man. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, man.
Read.
You know, not anything else.
Right. Not no college education. They try to do that shit during the Cosby Show years and the different
Right.
years. Strides fat. That shit ain't gonna work, man. Hey, man, you can't have a kingdom in a kingdom, man. And anyway, to get a kingdom, you gotta change the people's attitude, their minds, man. Our man's sick, man. We're sick. We need to be healed, man. You can't build a nation if you sick. If everybody depraved and got madness, man.
Right.
They go with Deuteronomy 28, verse 28, man. That curse of madness, man. All right, keep going. In that 30. Yeah, that, Jeremiah 30.
This is the book of Jeremiah 30, and verse 13. It says, there is none to plead thy cause that thou mayest be bound up. Thou hast no healing medicines.
Right. The other nations, these nations on this side, they didn't come plead our cause at the UN, or at the NATO, or at the G20 summit. All right. They didn't come. They plead our cause because Ishmael knew who he was. Ham knew who he was. Even Esau knew who he was. Man. But did they plead the cause of these people on the first side? Turn this they plead the cause of these people are saying no. All right, keep going.
And it says, verse 14, it says, all thy lovers have forgotten thee, they seek thee not.
Right.
For I have wounded thee with the wound of an enemy. It says, with the chastisements of a cruel one.
Right.
For the multitude of thine iniquity, because thy sins were increased.
Right. All the other nations, they said to help you niggas, man. They help you so-called blacks like them. They're called the Israelites. We looking for ourselves. We're not gonna plead your cause. We're not gonna say you the Israelites that the Bible speaks of and shit. All right. They ain't give it them, man. Cause guess what? Because us being on the bottom, it benefits them. Us being on top, it don't benefit. All right. And the crew ones, wow, the Most High crewed us because we violated His laws, statutes, and commandments. All right. Keep reading out.
It says, verse 15 says, why criest thou for thine affliction?
Right.
It says, thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thine iniquity, because thy sins were increased. I have done these things unto you.
Why cry now? Why cry now when you it was your fault you violated laws, statutes, commandments. You niggas still doing it, man. You niggas, you still, I'm talking niggas on all these 12 tribes, man. All right? You unalive each other, man. You commit adultery, you into Islam, Christianity, shit, you some shit you made up and stuff. All right, you prey upon each other, be handle prisons and shit, be raping each other and shit, taking advantage of stealing each other and shit. We supposed to help your brother and shit, man. All right, you supposed to be going to war against Esau, man. You supposed to be going against him. You going against each other and shit. Yeah, niggas, you gang bang on each other for no reason, and shit. You preying on your own people in the neighborhoods for no reason. You treat your people like shit. You get this so-called fraternity royalty, and all of a sudden your shit smell like cinnamon and roses and shit. Right.
And lavender.
And lavender, right? And like you supposed to say, and lavender, man.
Great quote.
Right. You look down your people, and you go against your people for your Dr. Zeddy Esau, man. All right.
Stupid.
The scriptures say when the scriptures say love thy neighbors, all right, that's talking about us in our world, the nation of Israel.
Yeah.
Right? The Negroes, the Hispanic, the Native and Seminole Indians.
These tribes.
These are our neighbors. Anybody outside of that is not our neighbors. They don't become our enemies, man.
Right.
Those are our servants.
That's Leviticus 19. Thou shalt not bear no hate. Your brothers don't hate. Man, get that Leviticus 19.
Hey, it was a Jake, man. This motherfucker put on film that he was gonna try to bomb another Jake with an M80, man, and his fucking fingers got blown off.
But hey, that's what the fuck you get, man. Right. Now he can't wipe his ass and
He can't grind the pepper no
can't
more.
grind that pepper.
And nigga dubbing and shit.
Yeah.
I bet that nigga every time he goes barefoot, he think about that damn in the 80s and shit.
Every
Damn.
time you hear a pop, you get startled.
Yeah.
All right, this is Leviticus, which is law, all right, 19 and 18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Right.
I am Yahweh.
That's what that scripture in Matthew chapter 5, thou shalt love thy neighbors, talking about Israelites. Not talking about everybody, nations outside us, man. When it said turn cheek, it's talking about Israelites, man. All right, you people who, you heathens, you thirds, who try to use those scriptures against us, man. You put the Bible down, man. You had no understanding at all, man. All right, you're a total, like you said, back to the night, you're a total puppet mess. All right, and that's me shit. All right, you man. All right, okay, give me
Jeremiah 30 and 15, it says, why criest thou for thine affliction? It says, thy sorrow is incurable for the multitude of thine iniquity, because thy sins were increased. I have done these things unto thee.
Right. Yep.
It says, therefore, all that devour thee shall be devoured.
All that who?
All that devour thee.
All that devour thee. All right, ain't gonna be no all. This you know, we got 5 Edomites, 8 Moabites, 7 Hamites. We got 20 Japhites. Oh yeah, they down with us. No, it said all that devour us, man. All right.
Because every single one of our people has to be into slavery. Even
Yep.
the ones that was righteous, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, even the 2/3, the 2/3 that put us in captivity, they got burned up this side. They got people they did that shit.
Yeah, they kill the prophets.
Yeah, they killing prophets and stuff like that.
In the past,
and they
yeah.
killed their own people. The one that was
And
down with
recently.
Esau, that was actually enslaved their own people back in the slavery times and stuff. The Atlanta slave trade, so those Jakes that enslaved the other Jakes, helped Jake, they got paid for on this side too. That include them too. They gonna get fired by the fire. But guess what? All Israel gonna be saved. The other side gonna come back there right now.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
Jeremiah 30 and 16 says, therefore, all that devour thee
Right.
shall be devoured,
Yep.
and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity.
Going to captivity. That Jake not going to captivity. The 2/3 not going to captivity. All right. The heathen's going to captivity. All right. 2/3 gonna be born there right now on the other side. All right. Yeah. Tell me, what about the so-called black Latin America had on people slaves? Hey, they got burned this side. They're gonna be there right now on the other side. That's right. They're gonna be good, but you heathens, you ain't gonna be so good and stuff.
Yeah, man, this ain't the movie Baby Kids, man.
Right.
Can I be down with y'all? Can I hang with y'all? No, motherfucker. Y'all got y'all spot, man.
Right.
You did us dirty, man.
Right.
You know, you weren't supposed to do all that with us, man. But you figured, oh, I'm big brother, and daddy going off to work, I can do what I want to you, and I dare you to tell.
Right.
Nigga, we ain't gotta tell. Daddy had the damn. He had the baby monitor right there. He listened to everything
Eyes on
going
the
on.
sinful kingdom. Eyes on the eyes on church. So your photo angels report back.
Exactly.
They haven't followed what you did.
Exactly.
All right.
You know? Ain't no universal salvation, nigga.
Right. You got something to show that.
This Lamentations 4:22, the punishment of their iniquity.
Yeah, it's our one. I'm in Lamentations too.
This is Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. You say you.
No, it dwells in the. Go ahead.
You who dwell in the land of Uz, but to you also the cup shall pass. You shall become drunk and strip yourselves bare. Slack. The punishment of your iniquity, O daughter of Zion, is accomplished. He will keep you in exile no longer. But your iniquity, O daughter of Edom, will be punished. He will uncover your sins.
Yes.
So Esau punishment is finna be coming, and like you said, you can't join this side of can't join our side because you wasn't there when it was time to deal with the punishment. You wasn't there when it was time to go through all the slavery, man. You was the one that put us in slavery. So at the end, it's gonna be your time to go into slavery.
And if I may, that goes also to Lazarus and the rich man too.
Yep, that bosom is the king.
Yeah.
Abraham bosom is the king. All right.
I was gonna bring one real quick.
Okay,
This Baruch 4:6. You were sold to the nations not for your destruction, but because you moved Yahweh to wrath, ye were delivered unto your enemies. For ye provoked him that made you.
Deliverance to our enemy, not friends, enemy. Enemy. All right.
Exactly. It says, for ye provoked him that made you, sacrificing unto devils and not to Yahweh.
Yep.
Now I'm going to jump up to the first verse. It says, this is the book of the commandments of Yahweh. All right, not the white man's book, right? And the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. All right, so you're going to be in the congregation of the dead if you don't follow these law, statutes, and commandments. All right, and the future prophecies is that this whole book is going to be embedded into our fibers. All right, so that it's going to be a reaction. The law, statutes, and commandments are going to be a reaction to us, man, and that's the new covenant, man. All right, but you people don't want to deal with that. You know, they understand the mysteries, right?
All right, the word of the Most High of the Lord has no place in them. The back here of Baruch 4:1, this is the book of the commandments of Yahweh and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. So we're to apply this for our daily life, man. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, we're living a death style.
And notice, right after the brother read it, it came out again, man. The spirit is making it. The spirit is driving at that for a reason, man. That's right. All right, it's ramping up to be the thickness of Jacob's trouble. So this is a warning, all right, because this is that great spirit. Okay, so the Lord is trying to tell y'all, hey, this is if you didn't want to get right before, you know, granted. Those that slated for salvation got salvation. Those slated for condemnation is getting that. But this is that time where it's like, all right, you didn't want to listen before. Now this is time to listen and start getting your shit together, man. That's why the scripture came out back to back, man.
Hey, what your parents always say, your dad say, I'm not going to repeat myself, man. Then your mama tell him, and then all of a sudden, you great fit when you hear that engine of the car. Right. You know, pull up to the driveway. Oh shit.
Oh, you know? Shit. That's my ass, Mr. Postman.
Back up, brother, in that book. This is the book of Joshua 1:8. It says, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein, which is the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shemel, to the best of your ability. It says, for then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Right? It said you shall have good success, man. Now, that's why people's in the state that they're in, because what? They don't take heed to the ways of Yahweh Shemel, man. So what? That's why they're under the curses, and that's why they ultimately what? They live in a death style, following not the Esau, Edom, and the other nations.
Oh, go ahead, man. Okay, get back that Jeremiah. No, let him get that, and he go back.
And so Proverbs 21:16, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. Right? So the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of these scriptures keeps you alive, man. It's not just, eating food, eating water to keep your body alive. It's reading these scriptures, understanding them, and that's what keeps you alive, man.
And applying them to your life, you know what I'm saying? Because you can know all the scriptures, but if you're not applying them, then what's the point?
Get back to
Jeremiah 30 and verse 17, it says, for I will restore health unto thee.
I will what?
For I will restore health unto thee.
Now get hold it, get Isaiah 1, 1, 4, 1, 5. Get that. All right, yeah, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 1 and 4. Ah, sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward.
Backwards, gone. All right, bug the hell out. All right, verse 5, read that.
Why should ye be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more.
They do, they revolt more and more. All right, go ahead.
The whole head is sick.
The whole head is sick,
And the whole heart is faint.
Right, your mind is destroyed, man. All right, that's that madness in Deuteronomy 28, verse 28. All right, now read that. How you gonna do that? You gonna what?
Jeremiah 30 and 17 says, for I will restore health unto thee.
Restore health unto thee,
And I will heal thee of thy wounds.
Heal thy wounds. Yep, go ahead. Hey, you get like a wound, or you get like a diabetic wound and shit. Never heal something. They got a big ass diabetic wound they pull you. All right, and they bug the hell out, man. They crazy. That's why they shoot each other. That shooting happened in River North and shit. 18 people got shot, 1 died. All right, that's an example of madness.
Four died.
4 died.
Yeah. Isaiah talk about those putrefying sores, Isaiah 1.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Jake, man. He said it cannot be bounded up with, or filled with mollifying ointment. Yeah. The only solution for the 2/3, man, is that fire, man.
It's that purified fire, man. All right, and they're gonna be healed. Surgery will heal the king.
Yeah.
Right? They got purified on this side of the fire. And they'll let the ears 1/3, they're gonna get spiritual, they're gonna get it. All right, you niggas, you gotta get the hard way.
Well, yeah. Words will work and
Like with that everlasting champion.
Yeah, if we get to take
Yeah, and they were saying how the whole situation that happened downtown this week, with Mellow Bucks, whatever, she promotes that. She promotes that type of music, that type of lifestyle. But when these things come upon you, now it's all
the honors.
the power of the tongue,
yeah, exactly. So
Jay known to cross that, like Charles Murphy told that, Rick James known to cross that habitual line. He's a habitual line crosser, man. Jay, 2/3 are habitual line crossers.
Yeah. What they say, give a nigga an inch, it take a whole mile.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh, sorry. I had a story when I was little, man. And my uncle, me and my brother, we did something. But my brother went full-fledged, just like, just going off, talking shit to our uncle. My brother went downstairs and picked up one of them toy, gardening tools, the hoe. And he waving it like this. My uncle said, what you gonna do? You gonna hit me? He said, yeah. He said, do it then, do it. My brother took a full swing, hit him dead in his side, man. Now that shit was off. But that's going to prove what the elders have said, man. Jake gonna test you. You say gonna do it, you gonna do it? Jake gonna do it then.
Right.
And my brother did it, man. He wicked as hell, bro.
What they say?
He said everything y'all saying.
Oh, she agreed.
So yeah,
Yeah, but she just saying shit. Yeah.
She just want to get marked. That's all.
Yeah, she gonna get marked. All right, go ahead.
Jeremiah 30:17 says, "For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith Yahweh, because they called thee an
Heal thee of thy
outcast."
wounds. Also, they heal thee of thy wounds, not the other nations. Heal thee. They'll tell you who's salvation, whoever gets the church. It's talking about Israel. It ain't say heal thy wounds of Edom, Moab, and all this stuff. You know who Yahweh gonna save, who he gonna deliver, man. You people, you had no idea what salvation is, man. 2/3 of heathens, man. Heal thee of thy wound. It ain't say I'm gonna heal thee the other nation wound. It said heal thee in thy wounds. Meaning we supposed to teach on the 12 tribes of Israel doing this round. When we get in the kingdom, Isaiah chapter 2, and Mike so forth, that's when we teach other nations. When the heavenly Father established his righteous government on this earth. All right? I'll tell you, did I tell you Jeremiah 30:10? Read the whole book. But Jeremiah 10 it leaves no crumbs. All right, Jeremiah 10 all the way down to 21. All right, go ahead.
Jeremiah 30:17 says, "For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith Yahweh, because they called thee an outcast."
Who is thee, the outcast, the heathens? All right. People ain't shit. You know, I'm talking about the heathens.
Oh, yeah, come.
All right, they said, you know, it was a light
Psalm 83.
bunch of fucking Africans and Siberians and this and that.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
It says, saying, "This is Zion, who no man seeketh after."
No man, nobody seek to restore us. Right? All right. They leave us out. They leave us ass out. All right. They ain't gonna speak up for it. They ain't gonna do nothing for us. Yeah, go ahead.
It's the book of Lamentations 2 and verse 15.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the spirit.
Lamentations 2 and 15 says, "All that pass by clap their hands at thee.
Yep.
They hiss and whack their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, Is this the city that man called the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth?"
Yep.
Right? Because we're supposed to be that wise and understanding nation until what? The rest of these other nations, man. We're supposed to be that standard here on the planet Earth, man.
Yep.
But ultimately we're not, because what? We're under the curses because we transgress against the ways of Yahweh Shemel Shai. So what? The Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai put us under the edicts, man.
Right. And what they do, clap their hands. They like seeing us in the ghettos, in the barrios, on the red. They like seeing us on drugs. They like seeing us killing each other in the gangs and stuff. They like seeing the heroes like man versus heroes like wolf, the gender. Right? When they make money off this shit. All right? They love seeing us doing these Canadian holidays and shit like that. Celebrate 4th of July, eating pork ribs and birthday cakes and all this shit, Halloween, all this. They love seeing us bug out Christianity, Christianism, Islam, and all that bullshit.
That's why Revelation says, they was afraid. Well, fear had ultimately struck them because we stood on our feet in that exceedingly great army, waking up to the
They
truth.
scared now.
Yep.
And now they try to make videos talking about, we've been this history, he put out, even the elder said he was Jake, but still he represents that he might sit with him. He put out the icons showing they black and all this shit. That shit ain't gonna work, man, too late. Because you ain't plead our cause. You ain't say, hey, these people out there just like the Bible and stuff. You ain't do that. All right? That's your ass, Mr. Postman. That's right. All right, go ahead.
Lamentations 2 and 16 says, "All thy enemies have opened their mouth against thee.
Yup.
They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, We have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day that we look for. We have found, we have seen it."
Yep. They enjoy they enjoy our destructions, man. And they look forward to it. All right, guess what? Because guess what? Our downfall benefits them. Our upliftment don't benefit them, and it scares the shit out of them.
Right.
All right?
Right. So they're not for our turn.
They're not for our turn. Done.
And that's another form of envy and jealousy from all the other nations too.
Yeah.
The scriptures say, man, let me get it real quick.
What nation?
Yeah, what nation?
First Maccabees 2 and 7.
Mm-hmm. And the other one I was thinking of, I think it was Amos. Yeah. Amos 3. This is Deuteronomy 4. I'm gonna start at verse 5 real quick. It says, "Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as Yahweh my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, Surely this great nation is a wise and understanding the ones that all these nations supposed to look up to. So when we going off, you know what I'm saying, and go against our maker, now we up under the curse, and now the nation's looking at us like, man, I thought y'all was the people. Man, y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't God's people. These people over here that say that they God's people, them the people. Y'all ain't the people. Look at y'all. Y'all fucked up. Y'all on the lowest end. Y'all can't get right. Y'all just constantly doing shit that's fucked up. Y'all the laughing stock of all the nations. You see? But we the people that the Lord is dealing with, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, cause Yahweh said he gonna heal us. They think we not gonna heal, but we getting healed right now as we speak. And we got that IV in that arm, we like this. Get that strength back. Everything. They get scared now, but now we get up walking around and shit.
That's that Ezekiel 37 chapter.
Yep, we got that
dry bones live.
Yep, the dry bone live. We got that oxygen going to the brain, making it right. Yep.
We're quickened by the word.
By the word.
We're alive again.
This is the book of Judith 11 and 10. Therefore, O Lord and governor, reject not his word, but lay it up in thine heart. For it is true, for our nation shall not be punished, neither can the sword prevail against them, except they sin against their power. All right, and this is also brought out in Judith 5 and 17 too. So long as these nations keep us going off, man, that's why they set a tumult against us, man. All right, to keep us going off more and more, and then they accuse of the brethren, man. They keep going. Hey, look at them. They eating pork. They doing this. They doing that. But now there's a remnant, man, that stood up on our feet like the brother went into as far as Ezekiel 37.
Yeah. To back the brother up real quick. Psalms 125, how much you want to Psalms 125 and 3, for the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous, lest the righteous put forth their hands unto iniquity. You see, so the Lord said, who he tell? He said, repent and keep the commandments, unless a worse thing come unto you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So being clean by this word, we're to rehearse these righteous acts. All right, put on the new man, put away transgression. All right,
Converted.
yeah. Hey, the kingdom of heaven is at hand, and we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahweh Shai. You see? So hey, if you do that, which is good, you'll live, man. All right, the Lord is very merciful and long-suffering. That's why He's calling all Israelite men to repent, man, before it's too late. The year of our salvation, man. If you don't get it now, you'll never get it.
And only the elect is going to have that mentality and have those characteristics in the last days. Right.
Yeah, and like the bros, like the elder, Raphael going into, he just said, the Lord is very merciful, and the scripture says, as His mercy, so is His wrath. So the Lord is bringing this great bosom of destruction. All right, and it's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be. The scripture talks about you're gonna know that no other power did it but the Lord, man. Right? It's gonna be so great because He have showed so much mercy, man. Right? Every day, man. The scripture says the Lord is angry at the wicked every day, man. It says the Lord allow it to rain on just and unjust, man. See, the Lord He's been showing mercy, for the longest, man. All right, but
renewed every day.
yeah. But it's gonna come a point in time where, it's gonna be over with, man. All right, and it's gonna be time for judgment to come, and that's what we warning, Jake, you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, to get right, man, because it ain't gonna be, it's not gonna be mercy for very much longer. Yeah, I got it.
Every day does His judgment go forth.
That's it. That's all you.
Oh, nah, I was gonna do this Amos 3 real quick.
Go back right there, Jeremiah 30.
Jeremiah 30 and verse 18, it says, thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents, and have mercy on his dwelling places.
That captivity go back to Shabbat, Shabbat Yah and Shabbat Wah, which means returning to your former state. Return to our prosperity, come back on top. Matter of fact, somebody going to the letter Bible.
What verse is that?
Verse 18. Yeah. What did you say? Bring the captivity back.
Jeremiah.
What's the word you want? Come back. Shabbat Wah. Alright, we're going to it. Now, first, we're going to throw you off. we're gonna bring back captivity to us. I mean, he's gonna bring us back to our former state, our former welfare.
Kaidos, he's gonna refresh us.
Yeah, refresh us. All right, go ahead.
Jeremiah 30:18 says, "Thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents, and have mercy on his dwelling places.
Yeah, mercy on dwelling places.
And the city shall be builded upon her own heap,
Build upon heat. Yep. So they just gonna build that shit for us. All right, go ahead.
and the palace shall remain after the manner thereof.
Yeah.
And out of them shall proceed thanksgiving, and the voice of them that make merry. It says, and I will multiply them, and they shall not be few.
We're gonna be prosperous. We're gonna be prosperous in the what I just said, that means we're gonna be prosperous in the city. Prosperous.
And it says, and they shall not be few. I believe Isaiah, is it Isaiah the second chapter that says, little one shall become a strong.
Yeah, we're gonna have sex in the kingdom, man. All right.
Read.
It says,
Go ahead.
I will also glorify them, and they shall not be small. Their children also shall be as aforetime, and their congregation shall be established before me, and I will punish all that oppress them.
All that punish what?
I will punish all that oppress them.
All that oppress them, man. He said the congregation will be before me. Israel not done away. He's saying again, Israel's not done away with. He's showing you that, man. All right, that's verse 19 or 20.
That was verse 20.
All right, give 21.
Jeremiah 30:21.
Right.
It says, their nobles shall be of themselves, and their governor shall proceed from the midst of them, and I will cause him to draw near. Jeremiah 30:21.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's good. All right, that's good. All right, did they get the point? All right, y'all go ahead.
And this is First Maccabees 2:10, straight to it. It says, "What nation have not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils?" Right? Meaning all these nations have had a hand, had their boots on our neck, so to say. We've been in captivity of all these different nations, right? So when salvation comes, it's only for the Israelites. All these other nations are going to be in captivity. Revelation 13:10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Right? That's why we don't do shit, man. We waiting on Yahweh Shah to come. He got to get his groove in first. Then we follow soon after. That's the patience, that's the faith of the saints. All right? But all these nations going to be going in captivity, man. They're not getting no salvation. Right? The only little break y'all going to get is when it's the Sabbath or a high holy day. Otherwise, we putting a foot up your ass, man. For 1,000 years. And after 1,000 years, all these nations, they get to go back to their lands, do what they do, but we going to be teaching them the statutes, laws, and commandments, the obedience of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But Esau, he's going to be the only one deleted out of the human gene pool, man. Because he's that rabid dog in the earth. He needs to be put down, man.
Yeah, no resurrection to life.
That's right.
Back you up right quick and finish.
Yeah.
This is Jeremiah 15:5. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. It says, or who shall bemoan thee, or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? All right, and it's none of these nations. You know, all right, when you go to bemoan, like we're gonna pretty much feel sorry for y'all, man. All right, you go in these comment sections of these ice raids and all that. Hey, Esau don't give a goddamn about Jacob, man, at all.
Hey, so like Jeremiah 13 talking about Ben on P talking about he's in strike. He's strong again. That's when he come back in our proper place, strong, strength, you know, come back and return.
Yeah, as our first estate.
Yeah, Salaki for that.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, we're gonna come back in our first estate. That's the time of the heat, that strength, that first estate.
It says Isaiah 40:31, those that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength.
Yeah.
We're gonna be flying again, it says. You know, it says in Isaiah 54 that no weapon formed against us shall prosper. We're going to be indestructible, man. All right, that's the times that we're coming into, man. Time like no other, yet we're going to be delivered out of it. It says Jacob shall be saved.
Right quick. This is Zechariah 12:8. In that day shall the Lord Yahweh defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David. And the house of David shall be as Yahweh, and as the angel of the Lord Yahweh before them.
And King David was putting 10,000 men to flight, right? In the name of Yahweh Bashim Shai, leaping over walls. And an angel, one angel could destroy this whole earth, man. That's how the elect are gonna be.
What are you, how
Yeah,
I caught that arrow, man.
man.
I was like, man, I have to look at it again.
It says that we're but worms here, you know. And we're not trusting in our bowl. We're not trusting in modern day weapons and stuff like that. No, our trust is in the name of Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. All right, the Lord said to expect the victory and aid from above, man. You see, He said, one of you shall chase 1,000. He said, and no man shall ever be able to stand before you, man, because I'm with you, man. You see, the Lord is with us. You see,
And with that comes with having faith.
That's right.
We should
You
not
gotta
watch
have faith.
Not watch heaven. We should be afraid.
afraid, yeah. Well, no, the Lord, He said, I didn't give you the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7.
Yes.
It says that famine.
Sound mind.
Yeah,
If
meaning
we
our
heal,
senses
we got
are
a
back.
sound mind.
Yeah, our senses are back.
Yes.
You see?
Yes. Yes.
So at famine and destruction, we're going to laugh at.
Right.
See?
It's funny you say that, so lucky if I make brother real quick. That's why we're the only one. When we see alligator Alcatraz, hey, we laugh at that shit, man.
Right.
You know, we
It's a
want
comedy.
it. Right. We hasten for the days of nukes. We want more missiles, man. Only the elect, and Lord willing, we have that number, have that mindset.
Hey, we're on a high levels. We're gonna have Leviathan on Alcatraz with Esau.
Yeah.
Right on his back. Like, get him.
Oh, you know, Tremors, you know the movie Tremors, the
Yeah.
worm?
Oh,
Because they're
yeah.
gonna be in the pit at
Yeah,
nighttime
the
when
pit.
it's time to sleep and just have those big ass tremor worms come and fuck them up.
Yeah. And you better believe once I got creatures you never seen.
Man, terrors on all sides.
There's all sides.
You know, and then you gotta be at work, you know, on time too in the morning. All right, don't forget that.
0430, motherfucker.
When you
Absolutely.
while you dream, you're gonna be working in the same place like dreaming.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. 'Cause we don't get no rest here when we drink.
Yeah. Hey, El Quran, man, you made that decree. Edomites gonna be working their dreams.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Nightmares every day.
Yeah, that's Freddy Krueger shit.
Yeah. You gonna serve your dream. You gonna service your dreams in. And,
You thought you would go to sleep,
Yes.
huh?
yeah. It's gonna be like a long ass dream too.
I think I forget what brother said. Like,
Ooh, I like that.
wake up with a black eye. I think his brother said it like on Shabbat, like if you can get away, you free. So you gonna let them get away, and they gonna just run around in circles. Spot.
Oh,
Like the
all
horror
day.
movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, like damn. Yeah, like damn, like you can't get away. And then Shabbat was like, damn, you can't escape. Oh, you tried to run on Shabbat?
Yeah, right.
You doing exercise? Right, doing exercise.
Only time you break your dreams with a Shabbat.
That shit like in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
If brothers watch that. It's a character named Theon Greyjoy that was in captivity.
Yeah.
And the nigga that had him in captivity, he didn't know it was the dude that was in charge when he met him.
Right.
So the dude pretended to free him. And like, come on, they sent me to save you. I'm trying to help you escape.
Right.
So he let him out and sent him to go run away. And the place he sent him to go run away to is another place where he's gonna be in captivity at. And the nigga that freed him is sitting in there waiting for him.
Right.
And it's like, oh, you tried to run away.
Right.
And he ended up fucking this dude up bad. I ain't gonna spoil the show, so you can watch it, but the nigga pretended to free this guy and help him out, but was really leading him into an even worse situation. And then revealed himself to actually be the nigga that's been fucking him up the whole time.
Right.
Game of Thrones.
Game of
Yeah,
Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
So Esau, you gonna serve slavery in the physical world, and you're gonna serve you in the dream world. That dream, there's gonna be some long ass dreams. Damn. The only time you get a break is on the Shabbat.
Hey, Puff Daddy, no way out, nigga.
Yeah.
Damn.
And like I said, he deep down, this devil deep down knows this, man. You know, that's why he think you gonna come that great wrath.
Yeah.
Because he know you wrong, man. If you so right about how you ran shit and did shit, you shouldn't have nothing to worry about.
Right. Yeah. Right.
To go show you, he deep down know he wrong. He deep down know he gonna reap what he sown.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, you devil's fuck, man.
That's right.
You had Freddy Krueger and the dream world. You gonna be in slavery in the physical world.
And you know the I think it's the first Freddy Krueger. You know the female, the main character. He made her torture herself, man. When she wouldn't even want to go to sleep, man.
Right.
She dozed off. Slapping herself so she won't have to deal with Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Take the no-dos too.
Right. Yeah. The anti-Andy. That first one. And that shit's crazy. He made her torture her damn self, man.
Yeah.
That she wouldn't even go to sleep, man.
Yeah.
It's the book of Amos 1 and 11. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did turn perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever." Right, and that's Esau's spirit, man. Hey, even coming out of hardcore slavery, when Jake was so-called free, coming out of hardcore slavery, what? Hey, Jake is still being lynched to this day, man. That's right. They found 4 Jakes lynched on a tree.
In Colorado, Issachar.
Yeah, Issachar, you had one Jake in New York, I believe.
Hey, Issachar being hanged ain't new, because right behind so-called African Americans, back in the Jim Crow era, they second place getting hanged behind so-called African Americans was Issachar, so-called that.
That's right.
All right, but see, you don't know that history. You dumbass Mexicans in California who like to kill Judah and beat up Judah and set their shit on fire. Hey, Esau was lynching and hanging your dumbasses, man. That's right. He don't like you either. The woods in prison, hey, the woods Yahweh gonna separate you from the woods in prison, man.
Well, you know,
anybody's in prison, they ain't gonna beat your buddies no more.
You know, they find out with ICE when Trump came off for round you niggas up, man. And I remember my stepdad, he looking at the TV, seeing, he just said, "You still white?"
Nigger. Hey, this chick, man, that I deal with on TikTok, she said she from Mississippi, and she said she was in a store down south, and this Eli Waltua said, and he seen these Mexicans, he was like, I hate these motherfuckers. And she was like, why? He said, because these motherfuckers think they us. She talking about Issachar so much. He said, Esau said he hate Issachar so-called Mexicans because Issachar think they them. Issachar think they Edomites. They them. All right, so you're a nigga to him, man.
That's right. The two that try to be just like Esau. In chronological order. You got Moab, and then you got Issachar. Them the two that try to be the most like Esau.
And then for third place is Manasseh.
Hey,
The Mexicans and them Cubans in first and second.
Hey, don't forget Simeon. Hey, that light-skinned Jake, nearly full of Junior. He said he was up the war room Esau. He said Esau will refer Mexicans as niggers. They call them niggers, man. The Emites no business, or high rises, had no business meeting stuff. He said they call Mexicans niggers, man. Showing you the Israelites, man.
That's right.
You're a nigger.
That's right.
All right?
Gadites too. Tree niggers.
Tree niggers, timber niggers.
Yeah.
River niggers.
Tomahawk.
Yeah.
Low land niggas.
Yeah.
Right.
Yard eight niggas.
They all these people out here niggers, man. Ain't no escape. You got your nigga Greco call.
That's right.
Oh yeah, pretty much. And you gonna get some more. Hey, Northern King, hey, how many threw with your ass yet?
Yeah.
All right. He got a couple beatings, stabbings.
All the forced
He
judgments.
got rapings,
Birth
lynchings,
pains.
hangings,
There's some alligators
shooting,
waiting for y'all niggas.
alligators reserved for you.
Yeah.
And he gonna move there. He moving slowly on the southern kingdom, man. Left gonna get it, bitch will get it, and Judites gonna get it.
That's right.
Wait till the internet's off. He's gonna go after everybody.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that's always been his tactic. Go after the Northern Kingdom first, then the Southern Kingdom. He did that with slavery. He put the Northern Kingdom slavery first.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, and they died. Why? Because Esau didn't feed and give them nothing to drink. That's why they died. And when they could do Esau starving and starving and dehydrated their asses.
Yeah.
All right. That's why they died.
But they suffered for their sins too. So that's the balance.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So with that, all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash.
double honor to the apostles and the elders in New York, and salutation around the world, son of the truth. Abab. Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Fuck you looking at Esau. Big rock, little rock.
Right. All those smart ass nigga woman, man.